Kumar Rocker bounces back today. We'll look at those numbers against Cincinnati. The first start, 3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, and 74 pitches.
Loud deep in the box. And a bouncer. Back up the middle again. And it's Seager all the way over from shortstop. And, you know, we call them the Keystone combination, and that was nearly Keystone Cops-like between those two as they were bumping into each other.
Well, the good news was they were both there to field the ball. Seager gets it, and then Semien gets out of the way just enough, and Seager makes sure he throws a catchable ball here to first. Probably not the easiest thing because he wasn't able to step to first base there.
1-2. And he lifts this one high in the air out towards center field, and Taveras takes care of it. An 11-pitch first inning for Kumar Rocker. Well, the teams like to run on him, but when he's gone to this slide step from the stretch, he's been pretty good at keeping runners close. And there goes the runner. A roller up the middle. Seager will throw it on the run to get Meisner, and that's the second out of the innings. A big pile of peat moss out there at second. 8th place hitter. Wall's not usually a big threat with the bat. Lifts this into center field. It's not going to carry for him. Taveras will track it down, and it's all go water our gardens. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Finished his circle around the bases. The 2-2. I think he went. I don't think there's any question. Yeah, that's a strikeout. Well, Rangers lineup 7 wins, 2 losses. They're a game and a half up on the Angels in the West. Semien, Seager, Wyatt Langford, as we mentioned, going to break. Jock Peterson will DH. Garcia in right field. Jake Berger at first base bats 6th. And then the bottom of the order is Josh Smith, Jonah HEIM, and Leody Taveras. Winning a Silver Slugger. And he shoots that through the left side of base hit. Rangers have their first hit, first base runner so far today. For Rasmussen, that's kind of a comfort zone for him. There goes Smith. And the pitch is in there for a strike. The throw to second, not close. And Josh Smith has his 3rd steal of the year. I think it could be very high. This one ripped down into right field. That's a base hit. Will the stolen base net a run? No. Smith has to hold up at 3rd base to drive in some runs here. And he bounces it up the middle. That one is glove flip to second for the force out there. A run scores. What a flip by Walls. I wasn't even sure he had it yet, and it was already in the air towards second. Goodness. So Semien picks up an RBI on the fielder's choice.
Well, this is a beautiful fielder's choice right here. And just barely beating HEIM. Very close play at second base. In fact, yeah, that's reviewable.
Well, Rangers are challenging. Interesting.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out. Texas loses their challenge.
Here it is. Slow tapper toward 3rd. Charging Smith. Throws. In time. And they get Morel. That's a bang-bang play at first base. Smith had no time. Had to get it and get rid of it in a hurry.
This is a great play from Smith. Charging in. And watch how quick he gets rid of this ball. He had to. It barely gets Morel. Tampa took a look at it. They didn't want to challenge here, and you can see here the glove work and getting rid of the ball and throwing a perfect strike to Berger, and Berger with the stretch.
And a bouncer up the middle. That could be 2. Seager has it. Steps on the bag. Run over to first in time. Double play, and the inning is done. He's worked the count back to full, and he draws the walk. And keep in mind, a critical pitch in that at bat. Wyatt's running. The pitch is high. So is the throw. And Langford in at second base with another stolen base. His 2nd of the year. Big payoff on the way. Infield drawn in. A little flare out to first. Berger back makes the catch. And Lau wants to hammer. Lifts it down the left field line. If that stays anywhere near, now Langford tucks it away for the last out of the inning. All right. Well, Kumar Rocker threw 5 innings. What do you think? 5 innings. You pretty happy with that and want to move on? Or
I'm super happy with it. Now, he did a great job You'd love to get a run here, right? You get the leadoff single and you put them in a winning situation.
Holby pitched twice in that series against the Red Sox here opening weekend. Did not pitch in Cincinnati. And a bouncer back up over the mound. And Seager is there again. Seager's been positioned pretty aggressively today. 2-2, and that is lifted high in the air. Short center. Semien way out, but here comes Leote.
Or if you got a second at bat against him, you might be better that second at bat.
3-2. That ball's hit well. Deep out to right. Gone! He went with a slider. And Seager jumped him. First home run of the year for Corey Seager, and it breaks the tie in the 6th inning.
Well, Dave, you called it. He saw it again, timed it up. This one's belt high down the middle. Corey Seager head down. Line drive pulled into right field. And a souvenir and another go-ahead home run.
This one is popped up. That's playable. I'm giving it a look. And in and out of the glove. Boy, that's so tricky, man. That is great.
Yeah, these are tough. He gets to the netting here, the fence, and the ball comes back on him, and he reaches back and just can't hold on to it. Takes a breather, thinks about it, and resets. There it is again from another angle.
The Rays have struggled offensively. Caballero strikes out. 2-2. And that strike 3 called. Back-to-back Ks for Milner. He's a glove man. He struggles with the bat, and he bounces it to third base. And that will end another 1-2-3 inning for Holby Milner. He's given 2 perfect so far today in relief. Rangers still leading at 2-1. It's stretch time. Won it up. And this one's left over the plate. Grounded to second base. Lau bobbled, and that cost him. HEIM beats it out. There should be an error on Lau. Should not come around. HEIM is running. The throw down to second is not in time, and Jonah with a steal of second base. Look out now, these running Rangers are headed your way.
HEIM joining the stolen base party.
The 3-2, and that's lined out to center base hit. Here comes Jonah. The throw on the way from Mangum up the line. 3-1 Rangers. Oh, speed kills.
Speed scores runs. Don't give the Rangers a 4th out. Leote with a great job of hitting. That pitch is on the corner away. Line drive up the middle, 1 hop, and Jonah showing off the wheels on the stolen base, now scoring easily from second base. Having some fun. Mark Church in a big situation here. Trying to get a hold. 2 games so far this season, inning and 2/3.
It's on the ground, first base. Berger will take it himself. They will concede the run. 2-2 on the way. And that's in the air, left field, and probably deep enough to get the run home. Tavares underneath it will make the catch. Tagging at third, DeLuca, he scores. Payoff. That is a swing and a miss. He did not get a piece of it. That is a strikeout, and Aranda is out. So the strikeout does end the inning, but the Rays get back in it with a couple of runs. Tie game, bottom of the 8th. Corey Seager will lead it off for the Rangers when we return. Okay, 9th inning, tie game. And how about Jacob Webb out here today?
He's had a really nice season for the Rangers in 4 games, 5 innings, pitched only 1 run against, 111 batting average.
There's a swing and a miss, and Webb gets a strikeout. 3-2. Yeah, that's a good at bat there by Caballero. He works the walk. And he goes. 1-1 is in the air, left field, and Langford will take care of that one. 2 away. Give the team a little momentum going into the last of the 9th inning. A strikeout of Walls would certainly help in that regard. And he got him swinging. A changeup. And Walls goes down for the final out of the 9th inning. Good effort.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Well, you know, Josh, hit one over the yellow lines there. Let's have some fun.
Hits this down the left field line. That could be trouble. That gets down, base hit. Great start out of the box for Smith. He's trying for 2. He's in there. A 2-out double for Josh Smith. And the winning run is in scoring position. Because he's been swinging the bat pretty well. Reached on an error in the 7th inning. Had a base hit earlier today. I think, you know, the handful of Rangers right now you really trust up there. I think Jonah is right at the top of that list. Rangers off to a 7-2 start, trying to keep it going. And HEIM shoots it out to center. That's down, base hit. Here comes Smith. He'll score! And the Rangers have won it in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, it was Jonah HEIM time. Fastball top of the zone. Line drive into center. Josh Smith sprinting the whole way. Head first. The Rangers win. The Rangers are 8-2. Spike the helmet. What a game. What a team. What a start.